Grapes of Wrath with Lenny from Of Mice and Men as your father.
I am Lenny from Of Mice and Men. Father. That's Rob Morris all the time. He said one time, he's like, I said something about being strong, and he's like, I don't know what it is, but I attract a lot of Lennys, and he's definitely... I'm like, yeah, I don't know what it is. Oh, but by the way, here we are, live stream here on...
This is weird.
What up, motherfuckers? It's been a minute. Behind the fourth wall, how you guys doing? This isn't... My microphone has erectile dysfunction, guys. I do apologize. It's been a minute, guys. I missed all of you. I have with me... Spence fucking Griffeth. Everybody.
Where am I supposed to look?
Oh, look at that little hole. Right
I know. I'm supposed to look at you people? I'm sorry, people.
You don't have to look at them.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're live on fucking Facebook.
Oh, yeah, we're live.
Right now. Don't disregard the live. Who gives a fuck? A lot of people, because it's so late in Ohio, where most of my fans are.
That's awesome.
I just have a lot of friends and family. That's pretty much it.
That's awesome.
We have the legend Chris Corwin that always tunes in, so I hope I see you tonight, buddy. Now, you're originally from Texas, you say?
I am originally.
Yeah. How long did you? What part of Texas, if you don't mind me asking?
Dallas.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Dallas now is it the most conservative city in Texas?
I doubt it.
Oh, really? I don't know. I just heard a lot of legendary things about because I know Austin's super liberal for Texas.
Yeah,
it's just super weird.
I know. Well, it's definitely. I mean, yeah, it's conservative. That's for goddamn sure.
Right.
But I don't know. The most. I have no idea. Yes, it is.
Fair enough.
I have no. I took that question way too seriously.
You did. You did. Listen, every question I'm going to ask you on here is probably going to be kind of dumb.
Huh? Well, no, that was a smart question. I thought.
Oh, was it?
It required numbers.
Hey, man, it required thinking, and I didn't trust it.
I had to be like, is it the most conservative? Maybe. I just feel like Abilene has got to be more conservative. I mean, yeah, it's got to be some small fucking town. Harlingen.
Harlingen?
Yeah.
What's that? Was it?
Harlingen. You actually, the one podcast I watched of yours with Bear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a small fucking town.
Like the middle of fucking nowhere, tiny ass town.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, I'm saying it's Dallas. Fuck you guys. That's.
I mean,
fact.
shit. You might as well.
That's fact. That was the most conservative motherfuckers.
Now, did you? Sorry, I'm semi-distracted. Sometimes this fucking thing is a piece of shit, and I have to work on it.
It's all good. I love looking at the back of your head.
It's the sexiest back of the head, though, right?
It's better than the camera. That's for goddamn. It's
a
weird.
lot of people don't know we use these little tiny cameras, and I've had people come here and do the entire thing, and they go, "Wait, we're being filmed?" Because they're tiny, you can barely tell what they are. Granted, those guests are kind of dumb, but it's beside the point.
I didn't know we were live the first time I did a podcast here. This is my third one here.
Oh, that's right. You did.
I'm hoping to do everybody's podcast. That's my goal now.
Because you did
everyone.
The first one was the New Year's, right?
Yeah, and I did not know what the fuck was going on. Yeah.
Which is hilarious, by the way. Go rewatch that one. Spence has some classic moments.
Yeah, but they're only funny if you know this goddamn place. Otherwise, I'm just racist.
That's a good point. Also, yeah, you know what? I don't watch that one.
Yeah.
By the way, it feels appropriate that both of us have stains on our shirts.
Yeah, because I'm a dirty pig, and he was trying to make me feel comfortable.
Yeah.
That's the kind of guy this guy is right here.
I'll put ketchup, a.k.a. semen, on my shirt. And, I make sure to claim everything with semen. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
That was beautiful, beautiful, immediate mocking. I respect them.
I've never had you do it to me.
Really?
Next to me.
I know next to you
like
in person.
Some kind of. You've done it probably.
I do on stage all the time.
This is a weird. I know you do it. Yeah. Never in this scenario.
No, I know it's.
And I'm an asshole, so. Yeah.
You know what though? You just say that, and maybe you are a little bit, but I think you. Although you look like you feed on mainly goats under bridges,
Thanks, man.
I fucking think you're one of the nicest people that come in here. I feel like you're very nice, at least to me.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
This is so weird to me, having a conversation that we just have, and they're knowing that there's somebody watching it.
Oh, I know, right?
Are any of you masturbating? Because that would really. I just
Oh,
don't.
Andrew Roth.
I don't want to be the only one masturbating.
Andrew,
right now.
if you're not masturbating now, I'm gonna be real upset. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I've really thought about doing? This is an honest thing. I've really thought about doing. I sometimes will try to go on Pornhub, and if you watch some of the webcam people and stuff like that, because I'm a very lonely man. They always have shit internet connections. Like, it's always like glitchy and shitty. And I'm like, I live stream so fluidly. I've thought about renting this out for cam girls at night.
Do it. I'll give you $1 if I can walk around here and make. I don't know. There's got to be some women out there that are into like meth addicts.
I don't know. I don't think your face is bleeding enough. You like that sweet heroin.
Yeah, some of these teeth have been fixed. I'll knock out the rest of them. I just stopped getting.
You got a chip right here, right on that one. I got a little chip on mine too.
Bigger and shit.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, I've had them fixed a few times.
Well, what happened to your
again?
Okay, this man has had a great deal of brain trauma.
Yeah,
not a roast. It's really he's hit his head a lot of stuff. And you have do you actually have technically a condition?
No.
Oh.
I mean, it's weird because it comes out like it manifests in ways that go with conditions, but it's so specific. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a genetic thing. It's my frontal lobe is dead, and to rewire itself, it's going through my basal ganglia, which controls your anxiety, which gives me a lot of things in common with people with Asperger's.
That's interesting because I know for a
head injuries are weird.
Yeah, because it's super. Because I mean, like, I know for a while you didn't ever come to Fourth Wall because we locked the doors.
Yeah, I don't.
And that kind of freaked. And you said, and you told me at first because you have autism.
Yeah. Well, that was in a bit.
Right.
And because it's something that there's parts of it that I do want to talk about.
Yeah.
But just like us talking about it now, I have to explain like, it's not from his head injury. So if I want to get to the point, like in real life, I'm someone who wants to explain stuff, but it turns out on stage,
you should do that. It's fucking boring.
Yeah. Goddamn people not wanting to understand every single angle. This feels like I'm like in a helicopter, but like fake.
Oh, I know, right?
Can we put up a? I don't know. The only time I've had earphones on talking to a person is in a helicopter.
Oh yeah, like
I've done it a couple times with my brother. It's always a group of random people, and our little thing as we go.
Oh, dude, like just mouth noise in their ears.
Yeah, it's that wildlife of mine.
You know what? When
I did that, this guy got pissed off, threw me out of a helicopter, and that's when I got my first head injury.
Did you land in a field of wheat?
I have been helicoptered out of a place to the hospital.
Oh no shit! Well, yeah, you gotta tell me that story.
All right, I'm 39. I'm as old as I like. He's young but has a good soul.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm making up for shit. Everything that he thinks I'm a nice person about.
It's all penance.
It is.
Fair enough.
Fucking. All right, it's Rockfest, which is this. Bush was the headliner.
Oh shit!
This was when they were popular. This is. I mean, maybe they're still popular. I have no idea.
I think Sound of Winter or something like that was the name
way
of it.
Before that.
This was their most recent album.
I'm in high school, so 97, right around there.
Oh, no, that's when Bush's first album was huge, right?
Yeah. This is Glycerine, and this is a free concert. It's the race, the Dallas Raceway. Wherever they race cars now.
Okay, yeah.
But it had just been like built. It wasn't really finished. Like it was all dirt outside.
Okay.
And they had these two concerts. They had Country Fest and Rock Fest.
Country Fest.
And both of them, but they're giving away fucking tickets with these $5 coolers.
What?
Yeah, they're those. And this was, remember, this is the 90s. So these were those ones that fold that are made out of like a cushy fabric. They're fucking koozies, but but
tickets.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
but
no,
a cooler. But it also came with 4 tickets. Anyway, the point is.
Oh no! See,
apparently
I was too young to know these coolers because I don't know that cooler.
You do. I'm just not explaining it well.
Fair enough.
It's instead of being hard, you can fold it up. It's more fabricy and shit. Yeah,
okay.
I know you.
I'm sure
anyway.
I've seen them probably.
But it was cheap as shit, and you got 4 tickets to these concerts. So we have 1 million tickets.
Yeah.
Because we're drunks. And
Right.
these coolers were you could throw them away. They were it's basically a fancy garbage bag.
Right.
A really thick garbage bag. Now that I have to talk about it, and we thought they were the fanciest, most cool fucking things ever.
Yeah.
And we already used garbage bags. Fuck, we were stupid. God damn it. Anywho, so yeah, we went to Country Fest, but then Rock Fest, and that had some fun stuff. But Rock Fest came up.
Right. And Imagine Rock Fest
and
is pretty
everybody
brutal.
shows up. Not everybody, the proverbial everybody.
Right.
Everybody going to the concert shows up a day before. Fucking
interesting.
barbecue
Okay.
and
like Rock House or Tailgate.
Exactly. Tailgate. Anyway.
It's like semi-Rock on the Range what we got in Ohio, which is like, festival, you fucking camp. Do the whole fucking
but this was pretty new outside of like, well, not pretty new. I don't fucking know. I'm not cool because this is back when raves were like, didn't have corporate sponsors and shit.
Oh,
like,
right, yeah. Rave brought to you by Reebok.
Yeah, I mean, I quit doing drugs, and that's the only reason to go to raves, but they also suck
yeah.
now.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be, to be high as shit in a cornfield. That's basically all.
Yeah, and it was fun. Anyway, we were talking about, what were we, I know what we're getting
Airlifted.
to. Sorry, that's it. He's right. And then I decided to tell this part because I got a blowjob sitting on my Jeep in front of 1,000 people.
What?
I mean, they're not all looking at me.
Did that lead to the airlift?
No, that's not what led to the airlifting.
Yeah.
It does come back. It gives explanation for something that leads to it.
Oh, word.
But I'm a huge exhibitionist now. And then the joking.
So you got a fucking public.
Yeah, it was one of my first blowjobs.
Oh, yeah. Whatever happens when you're some of your first, whatever, it leads to some sort of fetish. Of some kind.
It wasn't my first, but it was the first one in front of people.
Fair enough.
I love fucking in places that we can get caught. That's why I'm gonna fuck the shit out of him because we are definitely getting caught. Anywho,
Well, that made me cough so much. Oh, that's funny.
I'm still in contact with that girl.
Oh,
yeah.
You're still in contact with the girl who gave you your first blowjob?
I mean, we're
impressive.
not besties or anything. Anyway, we're getting to a point. I forgot.
Yeah, airlifted.
I've been talking.
One day we'll
Anywho, so that night goes on. Oh, and we're fucking obviously drinking. Ate a bunch of fucking mushrooms.
As you should.
What else? I don't remember most of it. That's another thing about head injuries is I don't remember losing my virginity.
Whoa, you got that knocked out of your head?
Yeah, exactly. Like it was before I was doing drugs and stuff.
Oh, damn.
That's a whole anywho. But this time, anyway, the next day comes and the concert hasn't started yet, by the way.
Right.
We've just been partying all night long. The day comes and I want to find the blowjob girl. And she's wandered off. So I'm on top of my buddy Johnny Rodeo's. That's not his name. That's a joke.
Of course, you have a buddy named Johnny Rodeo.
That's a joke that someone who's not watching will get. There you go, Watson. Anywho, forget it. But that's who it is. Johnny.
No,
I don't want to. Hey, remember the guy who I said is doing really well?
Yeah.
Earlier, that guy.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy. I'm on top of his Bronco, and car surfing.
Okay, sorry.
Looking for this girl, and he turns left, and I fell off. And now I don't remember any of the rest of this. Now this is just
fell off. Damn.
Which shouldn't be a big. I fell off a fucking car.
But I mean, how fast was it going?
We're in a parking lot, basically.
Okay, right. But did you just happen to land right on your fucking face?
Yeah, I had like rocks stuck in my back and shit.
Oh my god!
And now I don't remember any of this shit. I apparently got up and was like, "Oh no, I'm fine," and then got in the back of the Bronco, and the way they just flies were around you and shit. And finally, I got up and was like, "Hey, y'all got to take me to the goddamn hospital. I'm not good." And they went and they couldn't get security to help.
Yeah.
So he went and parked his car in front of one of the entrances. Oh.
Right there.
I forgot.
Yeah, you're right in the hole.
So Johnny Rodeo,
yeah,
he's got a they're not helping. So
Right.
he goes, and this is the concert's about to start. I never got into this concert. That's part of the story. The story. He goes and parks his car in front of one of the entrances so that they have to pay attention to us now.
Right.
And they fucking got ambulances. They helicoptered me out. I woke up like, I don't know, 2 days later, 2 or 3 days later.
What made you feel like you definitely had to go to the hospital, even after
I don't remember.
Oh, damn, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't remember anything after falling.
You know what? That's so fascinating. I feel like your subconscious mind just knew some shit was too wrong. And like, now, what when you fell and you hit yourself, like, did you have like blood building up in your brain and shit?
Absolutely.
That's the risk of like aneurysm.
Exactly. My blood
okay.
and that's not my only head injury. That all you can do is guess what things did.
Right.
What? But yeah, that was my first words out of waking up.
Yeah.
The Johnny Rodeo, my other buddy Brandon were there.
Yeah.
I'll say Brandon's name. You're good. He doesn't have a life, so it's okay if he's ruined.
Oh. That's the guy, though.
They're there. My first words were, I need a cigarette. And I'm in ICU.
Oh, yeah, you told me so. I didn't realize it was... Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I was in ICU, and we took all the wires out, because I'm all plugged up and shit. We took the wires out of the machines, and I have them in a ball in the gown and shit. And they're
so you didn't rip all the stickers, you just went wires.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, who knows and shit what's in my body inside. Like, that's the logic I assume we use. I don't
right, like which
exactly
one of these I'm going to,
Like, if pulling it out of your body is, I don't know if there's, anyway.
You got a needle on the other end of the tape kind of thing?
They do not let you leave ICU for a cigarette, it turns out.
That's a piece of shit.
Yeah, it sucks.
That's fucking hilarious, though.
But,
So, okay. Now, that was the first one, right?
That was not my first injury.
Oh, shit.
No, not at all. That started a lot younger.
Okay.
That one was easily the worst.
Okay.
Depending, I mean, I would say your brain's more. I've broken more bones on other ones, but that was the worst probably for my head.
Particularly accident prone? Is that what's going
no,
on?
I'm a drug addict and a drunk.
Preach.
And yeah. I don't know.
There's a real question there.
It was a different time. Your generation is better than my generation.
You know, we've had that same conversation. I was actually going to talk to you about that because I remember a conversation we were having where you said a place like Fourth Wall could not exist because your generation was too fucked up.
Yeah.
Gen X specifically. And you know what? I kind of agree. Like,
not too fucked up. I think I imagine the comics in any generation. I mean, I feel like the generation before would probably have been doing heroin in the goddamn of open.
That's fair.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't been comedy long enough to know anything, but I definitely don't know what the open mic scene was.
Right. God, who knows? Who knows? Right.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
But yeah, no. This place, I don't know. Y'all got. I don't know. I think we would have destroyed it. We destroyed a lot of shit that was.
That was good.
We found
we
found a building once, an abandoned building, and we were like, "Oh, we have a new fucking place to party," and ruined that the first fucking night.
Oh wow!
Throwing fucking computers off the.
We found out we had an abandoned house that we.
No. First of all, I fuck your abandoned house. This was an abandoned
building.
This was an office building.
Holy
in
shit!
In the '90s, we ran out a lot of crackhead. And I'm not.
I can't believe you didn't find a dead body.
I'm not telling this story, but before you go, I've had this chipped tooth, part of an abandoned house.
Fair. I had an abandoned house.
Yeah.
Just one. We got it code word the fridge because we had to send text and we feared that we're being monitored. This was like 16.
God, you had texts.
Yeah, in high school.
Yeah.
I know. You guys,
we
you know
pagers
what?
At most.
Right now my phone is broken, so if anyone is trying to get a hold of me, I apologize. But like,
I have sent you so many dick pics that you haven't responded to.
The first day my phone was broken, a very attractive female friend of mine said, "I just texted you a picture of my tits, and you're never gonna see it," and then walked away from me. I was like, "You're the worst person I've ever met." My God, it was a joke. It was a joke.
Let's stab that bitch.
It was mean, but
she didn't actually send him.
I don't think so.
They have to show up.
I don't know why I'm keeping the name secret. It was Sasha Boggs. Boggs, you're an asshole. You know this, comedian.
Oh, she's awesome.
Yeah, she's hilarious. She may have actually sent the picture knowing Boggs.
Oh no, if you didn't and you did that fuck you, Sasha Boggs.
Boggs is my fucking
I
hero.
agree with everyone else now what they say about you, if that's true.
That's such a main thing to say, especially to a girl, because you're just gonna think about that until the end of days.
All right. See, here's the thing: is what what you're saying is the sexist thing, assuming a girl is going to do that.
I mean, I'm not assuming a girl's going to do that. I just assume Sasha would do that.
Oh, yeah. Well, she is.
But all women are the same, right? Do we just match each other's shitty thing? Is that what does happen?
No, yours is actually nicer.
Oh, right. Yeah, you just cunted right out the back.
I literally.
Oh, back like you knew it. Did you know it was Boggs?
One of my thoughts before coming here was don't say cunt.
Dude, I still to this day, I feel like if I have any type of Asperger's or autism, I can't tell why people get upset by certain things. Now, most things I understand, like the emotional spectrum and stuff, but like I don't see why cunt is offensive. Like I think that's almost silly to me. But someone told me once the reason they think cunt is offensive, a girl, she said, it's like saying bitch and meaning it. And I'm like, how does bitch not mean I think you're a bitch?
That's a decent explanation, but I still will say it.
No, I just should.
Yeah, I don't.
It's a fucking word. Get over it.
If I'm not actually, I don't mean any. I'm assuming everyone watching, although it's YouTube, so who fucking knows? You're adults and understand the difference between content and context.
Absolutely. I feel like that's my generation's biggest problem is a lot of people don't understand context. They're just like, you said faggot. How dare you? In general, I'm like, I called myself one. Isn't that fine? I feel like I can call myself anything I want to call myself.
Well, you can definitely do that. It's all about the joke, though. I mean, you know what I fucking say on stage and shit.
Yeah, dude, and you got bits where you say shit that I think there's no way in hell I could get away with saying, but you say it, and it's so undeniably funny.
Yeah, I don't say it like I'm not. Those are powerful words.
Yeah.
And shit.
Well, it's almost I feel like you don't. You still you have like resonance for or revenance, I should say. You still understand the word has this effect, this power.
Yeah.
But because of that, but you still use it brilliantly and pretty fearlessly, I must say.
It's too stupid. It's not fearlessness. I'm too stupid. It really is. It's something I thought about.
Head trauma.
No, it's that exact assumption that I'm taught. And for the most part, I really don't think we're that PC as a people. Like, I think if we were as PC as some people make us out to, like, make the Americans out to be, like, I'd be beaten all the time.
Fair enough.
And, like, I only piss off rednecks. But I mean, I'm trying to play the villain on stage, too.
Right.
And if they see through that, then they know.
And, it's what you said. It's upsetting to me in the sense that, like, I feel like rednecks of all people shouldn't be offended by a goddamn thing. It's my people. I must speak to you. I feel like someone made a good point once, and they were when they were talking about Black Lives Matter, and they didn't understand why rednecks, Republicans, conservative country folk were supporting Blue Lives Matter because they were like, y'all do redneck stuff and cops get in the way of your redneck shit every day. Especially if you're from a small town, you've got you're white, you have white cops, and most of the times they get in the way of your shenanigans.
Yeah.
We never have liked cops. Cops suck ass.
Wait, are you telling me there's some hypocrisy in the Republican Party? And some not being self-aware or whatnot? Wait a second. We have breaking news, folks.
You motherfucker.
I don't know how to respond. Like,
No, you're right.
I mean, it's the same as voting. I mean, poor-ass white Republicans, they're voting against their financial self-interest.
They've been voting behind.
But they care more about, I mean, it's what they care about. They care more about racism and abortion than they care. I mean, they also, think they're all going to be rich someday. And
yes,
then they don't
the people that believe truly in the American dream. Like, you think
that's not randomly. Anyway, go on, please tell me.
No, that's a good point. What do you mean? Like,
no, I don't mean anything. I'm just an interrupting piece of shit. Please go on.
No, I appreciate you. Well, okay, like, I feel like a lot of other places, because you don't hype your kid. Like I remember being in school and then telling us that anyone could be the president in like in this room, right? And everyone that I went to school with, like, if I'm smarter than 90% of the people that I went to school with, and I shouldn't be president, then why would you ever tell that to those poor dumb kids? I feel like they do that so often. Like, of course there was a bunch of people smarter than me in my school, but like all those people still, I'm pretty 99.9% sure were like, yeah, I'm not gonna go be president. That's fucking dumb. You know, I mean, like,
I don't think they. I don't know. It's so weird because I feel like each like it's something I've been thinking about lately. Is it's your. I think they're realizing that's a lie. I think every generation has said you can be president. I think it's later and later. Like, and now the people that are realizing it, because you get angry. It's like becoming an atheist. For a little while, you got to yell at everybody. Because you realize you've been yelled at for a long time. And you figured out shit earlier. And I'm assuming, in 10 years, I'm sure I'll look back and be like, Hail Zorbus, clearly the leader of...
Hail Zorbus?
I don't know. I'm going to make up
I like the god that you made up.
Yeah, Zorbus. Well, he's a good guy.
Orbis. All hail Orbis.
You got his name right. It's Zorbus. You gotta
Zorbus. Sorry, this is
yeah. That's fucking blasphemy, you piece of shit.
And he will now be stoned to death.
Future Spence. Kill him for saying Zorbus.
How dare you speak against Zorbus?
I was getting to, you're angry, but now but by the time you realize that now you're at an age where people have to listen to you.
Fair enough, yeah.
Be angry about it. So it makes it appear like, fuck everybody, all the young people. Here's the thing. Is woke implies that you were asleep. Right? So everybody is woke at a different time. You gotta, whatever you think right now, I know you've got it all figured out. I got you, millennials. I had it all figured out also, right? And I didn't, and I probably don't now either, but I know a little bit more, which is at least knowing I don't fucking know anything.
No, respect. But like, I fear sometimes, like, because I'll be 30 in a year in a month, and when I turn 30, I know, even now, 20-year-old Travis is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Much like 10-year-old Travis is a fucking idiot. I mean, because he was a child, to be fair.
Absolutely.
But I do worry that 40-year-old Travis is going to think this Travis is an idiot, which rightfully so, if I'm being honest. But do you think there's ever going to be a point where you're like, 60-year-old Spence was a good man, at 70?
I've come nowhere to accept that, like, I'm not, I try to be good more than bad. Minimizing my hypocrisies is pretty much
fair enough. Okay. I see
you can't get rid of it at all. Like, hypocrisy might be what makes us human. Because to do one thing and say I don't know. I always use fucking, never mind. Always use. I was about to say a really weird sentence. I wish I'd finished it.
Virgilio also not drunk. I smoked his weed, so. Mike Virgilio. I can't be sober on Spence Griffith. How dare he say that?
Outing me.
I've been trying to be about as.
Are people talking?
Yeah, Michael Virgilio tuned in.
I don't understand how this works.
This is a computer.
No, I get that. Hey, people.
No, I mean, you just keep. You do this, and sometimes they make comments.
Oh, okay.
That's why every now and again I turn away and I look at this computer over here to see what they're doing.
I thought you were farting at me.
I fart in your general direction.
What's that from? I'm fucking kidding you, idiot.
I started to explain it to be nice, but then as I started to explain it, I was like, this piece of shit doesn't know what fucking Monty Python is.
I mean, you were going to actually explain it. I
was
expected you to just punch me in the face.
I know. All the you know what I've never been good at? Like, I always try to do the nice thing first. And so, like, I respect people, much like yourself, who, when someone says something that you can immediately go, you fucking retarded? What's going on? Like, just immediately, like, just say the funniest, meanest thing first. And I always just go, oh, I'm sorry, you're an idiot. And then I just, like, slowly.
Well, you grew up around idiots.
Yes.
Apparently. I don't know. I haven't met his family. I mean, I've been to the website. Yeah, they wrestle in jam outside.
Oh, Matt Price tuned in. What up, Matt Price?
I like Magic.
Collins? I like Magic Collins, too. He's a good guy.
I mean, Matt Price.
Oh,
He does Spence. I can read it from here. Hey, Michael Regilio.
Yeah, he's the one who said Drunk Travis is kind of profound.
That motherfucker.
When really I'm just real high.
Yeah.
I've been eating a lot of edibles lately. Do you fuck with the edible game?
They don't fuck me up. It has to do with brain damage.
No shit, because
I will
they
sit
make me
here
see the
and
face
eat
of God.
a million edibles and
nothing will happen.
I mean, I assume something's happening, but they don't not fuck me up like people do. Whoa. I don't like them. I mean,
do you think it's because of the way that your brain's connecting? It's wired.
That's exactly what it is.
Wow.
There was a
What a weird consequence to a head injury. Like,
well, when I first got, because before they couldn't do SPECT scans, which is figuring out where like the blood goes in your brain, so what's working. So I didn't get one done until I was pretty much done with head injuries. I grew out of that phase.
Until the last.
I mean, yeah. I mean, now they're little. I meant major ones that require hospitalization.
Fair enough. Airlifted ones, right?
Yeah. Well, no, that was a one time. That was badass.
That's
I mean,
dope,
I wish I
man.
could remember it.
Now, do you have to pay for the helicopter ride, by the way? Because I know they tried to bill me for an ambulance ride once, and
I was in high school. I did not care about.
Oh yeah. They said that billed your parents.
They never stabbed me for it. There was always other reasons to stab me, not the helicopter bill.
Hey, what can I say? You're a stabbable guy.
And I don't. Yeah, I know. I wish I could remember shit.
I mean, your recall's pretty good for somebody who has so much brain injuries.
Well, I was giving you, I don't know. That's everything I remember from that night.
Oh, okay.
But those are different. That was from drugs and shit. There's a difference between like a memory that's just not there and like, oh, I blacked out.
Right.
I don't know how to explain that feeling, but it's.
I guess that makes sense.
It's everything up to and people tell you. Yeah. I don't know. I pieced together my life.
That is such an interesting thing, like the subconscious that can fucking take over. Like, just the idea that you can be running on autopilot, like in general, like
blacking out's the greatest thing ever invented. I am brilliant when I wish I had video of me. I wish I'd grown up with the video camera because I have done some awesome things blacked out. I want to know that guy.
That's like
he has fucked some ridiculously hot people, and then in the middle of it, gone, how the fuck did I get into this scenario? Like, what keyword? What did I do?
It's interesting. It's like you got this. You got some sort of like some sort of like deep subconscious that just knows all the secrets.
Yeah. Also, I'm only hideous in California.
Yeah, in Ohio, man, you're an 8 minimum.
Yeah, I can be charming.
Yeah, out here,
I only got really hideous and embraced it and said fuck it because comedy.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to fucking talk to you about. Enough about the brain injuries. Now you said you were pseudo sober technically because of a girl, right?
Well, I'd say technically because of a girl. Yes.
Right. Yes.
I did not know where you were saying.
Yeah, sorry.
And it took me a minute to catch up.
It was the pacing.
Because I quit not drinking. And so it took me a minute to catch up with it. When I was not drinking, I'd have known what he meant immediately. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
How many head injuries did you have while you were sober?
Well, my very first one, I was a kid.
Oh, that's right. The helicopter lift was not your first head injury.
Oh, not at all. I mean, in this one, my dad had bought me handcuffs as like a little kid, and I didn't want to buy them.
Oh, little kid. See, I immediately went sexual. That's what I did.
Yeah, this is out in Groesbeck, Texas, which is the second most conservative place in. Call back, motherfuckers! And we're at the local grocery store, which is some shit place. I don't fucking remember.
Right.
And they had those plastic goddamn handcuffs, and I begged him, and he finally got them for me and said, "Don't lose the key." And I lost the key, and I thought it was in this little tree house, which in my head as a memory, it was like much more difficult to get into it, but I've seen it since then. It was just some steps. Because I thought that I got in there and I couldn't find I couldn't find the key. That's where I thought the key was.
Oh.
And when I fell down, I fucking fell out of the little treehouse thing and hit my head on a bunch of concrete.
Jesus.
And we're out in the woods, by the way. My face finds I hadn't put it together right now. There's multiple stories that end with my head found the concrete in this fucking yard. That's weird. And it split open my head. We're out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, that's so
like
young.
There's a scar a little bit right here.
Oh, I can see like a line.
Yeah.
Like an super old scar.
I mean,
right
it's a little fucking kid
right.
and shit. So my memory anyway, apparently you can see my skull.
Damn.
And
I mean, I always thought about that because I've hit my forehead on stuff a good amount of times, and I feel like the forehead skin is so thin.
It's not. Yes.
That you should be able to see your skull most times when you hit your fucking head, right? Because if you cut your forehead.
Oh no, but that's thicker than you. Yeah.
It is probably thicker than I imagined. Okay, fair enough.
I was an EMT for a second, so I.
Were you an EMT?
Yeah, we're not getting into that fucking.
That's
just
fair.
for a sec. I lost my fucking ambulance driving license because of. Well, it actually does tie in because of head injuries that I sustained.
On the job?
No, not on the job.
Oh, in general.
It's the it's the ambulance license that I lost to be able to drive the ambulance. I got my EMT. It's because everybody said I should have lied, but because of the head injuries, I'm really bad at lying.
That's so interesting.
And the DMV asks,
yeah.
have you had it, like later on after you start, have you had any head injuries? And you're supposed to be like, no. and
you went,
and I have, and I'm, I take medication.
Yeah.
Because
I realize people watching this podcast, you may think because he's only talking about head injuries, think that he's a super weird dude, and you are in a way, but you seem so normal for how fucking many times you've hit your fucking head.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Because I know people who hit their head one time and they're weird as shit forever.
And you can do it from dude, if I had kids, I think I'd just strap a helmet to their fucking head forever.
Really? Well, I mean,
and those are the kids we called faggots
dude?
When I was a kid. And I would never want one of them as a child, but I do because head injuries got rid of my my homophobia. My dad's got Alzheimer's now, and I'm wondering if I can turn him against Trump. Like him saying something about Trump and be like, Dad, you don't believe in any of that. That's not what you're into.
Believing in him.
Yeah, you hate all that homophobic shit.
Yeah,
I mean, not that my dad's a piece of shit. I didn't mean it, but he did vote for Trump, and he has Alzheimer's. And
my dad did too. He does not have Alzheimer's.
I just found out.
I don't think my dad's retarded or anything, but
my dad's not retarded. He's a fucking smart.
Well, my dad. You know what's so interesting? I've talked to my dad about this before, but I mean, I've talked to many people about this in general. The vote was he wanted to vote for Bernie. He was a big Bernie guy because, like, honest to God, dude, the people where I'm from just wanted something different, man.
Yeah.
And like his first choice was Bernie, and we couldn't get Bernie. He was like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah, that's a crazy person that went the other way. But there was lots of people, and I get it too. I voted for Nader. That was my first person to vote.
Oh, you're the reason that war criminal was in office?
Yeah. That was my first time to vote, and that's when I was all about altruism.
I know, you know what, man? I rewatched some of the Nader
he's fucking
videos.
Great.
He was incredible, man. Like I was like, that dude would have really. I mean, but he's.
No, he's awesome.
Yeah.
But he wasn't ever going to be president.
Yeah, unfortunately, especially in those
generations.
First
of all, I did not make Bush. Florida fucking made Bush.
Yeah, it was
goddamn, they haven't won the goddamn popular vote in forever.
Yeah,
being my lifetime. Well, no, Reagan.
Yeah, damn.
Go.
Oh yeah, Reagan fucked shit up.
No, Reagan, he got the vote. He legitimately, anyway.
He's one of the last people to legitimately win, well, at least the last Republican.
Yeah, to not get in on electoral votes or the.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, it's very, and I was a lot angrier about that kind of stuff at the time when I voted for Nader. And because there was people that, wanted Bernie and then didn't vote for Hillary. Like, really? You thought helping Trump would be?
Yeah, I'm one of those people, too, if we're being honest. Honestly, I would have definitely...
Wait, you didn't vote?
Nah.
I hate you.
Dude, why would I vote in here?
Huh?
At the time I was living in Virginia, I couldn't register.
I don't care. It's like it's the one fucking thing.
That you really care about?
No, not that I really care. No. There's a million things more important. I still love you. If you had been like, I saved a. I was gonna say I'm terrible, but
no, I can feel what you were gonna say, and I'm like,
you really
this happen.
There was like 8 of them that went through my head, and I was like,
it's terrible. That, like as a comic, I was just like, what group of people is he gonna name?
Yeah. Well, it turns out they were all terrible. I should not say, but yeah,
I like hearing your inner monologue there as well.
I think it's silly. Okay, here's an example to show what I think about it, and I was being a hypocrite about it.
Right.
Is my whole thing with jury duty my whole life has been that goes in the garbage can when you get it. I've never been called on it or gotten a ticket and shit. And I finally realized, like, that's like part of the fucking deal.
Yeah.
Like I got it, and I mean I'm not upset with you because you don't talk about politics and shit.
No, I mean I do fact checking for a political show, but I just Google everything. Like
yeah,
and I also I don't bitch about it because
exactly. But I still think you should vote.
I just don't feel like voting out here means anything. Like I'm probably gonna vote the way most other people are gonna vote anyway.
Well, I mean,
like, honestly, to God, I should register my address in Ohio and vote in my hometown is what I should do, and send an absentee ballot in. I mean, that's what most of people should do out here, because where I could actually make a difference. Because I mean, after I left Ohio, and a lot of my friends who were super intelligent left, and there's a lot of intelligent people there, but I know they are as indifferent as I am about voting and won't. And they just made CBD oil illegal in Ohio. Yeah, the not weed.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was gonna.
They're moving in the opposite direction of every other place.
Well, the CBD that.
Yeah, no, I know. No.
Wait,
I know.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. It is
just
confusing. Okay,
it's as dumb as you think it is. It's confusing because you're like, that doesn't make it. Why would they? Yeah, that. Yeah, they're fucking stupid as shit.
Sorry,
I bitch about this. I bitch about this for the last 3 podcasts I've done, by the way.
You shouldn't have been born in a state that starts with a vowel. They're the worst.
Matt Price, you did miss the helicopter story. It was great. I'm sorry you have to rewatch it. We can't repeat it. And he said, my bad on behalf of Florida. We accept your apology for you and you alone. The rest of Florida has to apologize to us individually. And then Michael Gilly said, yes, I wish I knew what moment that was. I'll have to rewatch to find out. Nevertheless. Man, I'm so worried. I have no brain injuries. Actually, I had an MRI when I was a kid because I grew up with the pituitary gland thing.
Just so we know, MRI and SPECT scan.
2 different things.
Okay.
Very different, yeah. SPECT scan, throw all the blood through the brain. Usually have to do dye.
MRIs if a chunk is missing.
Yes.
And
I did do MRIs because of the pituitary issue. It's the only way that they could see through.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures of you.
Yeah.
God,
you look.
It looks like a fat suit.
Yeah,
it looks like he's doing a reverse Hamilton on like Mama's House or something Martin Lawrence did. I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, yeah, Mama's House too.
Back in the Habit.
Back is that what it's called?
That was Sister Act.
That was Sister Act.
Sister Act 2, baby. Back in the Habit.
I know.
I know.
I'll vote in swing state.
Old.
Word, yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
No, okay, about the voting, I don't want to talk about it, but I'm not saying going out of the way. It's just a thing you should do.
It's fair. And again, like maybe it's very little to do. Yes. However, right now I don't actually live anywhere.
My opinion has changed of you like nothing. There's things you can say.
Oh, I know, I know you always loved a biddy.
Yeah. Well, obviously.
Wait a minute, inside joke.
I do love the biddy.
Every time I hug him, he's right at titty level for me, and he lays his head on my chest and talks about the biddy, which if you don't know is.
I'm actually a lot taller, but I crouch, so there's an excuse for
Yeah. He's not that short. I'm quite tall, but beside the point. For people who've never stood next to us.
It's only as wide as a beer can, but it's long.
Fuck, I love you, Spence. And yet you're right, Julie, we should vote in Twix States. But you're right, you know what, man? No, I'm okay right now. But like...
Tell me about snake handling.
Yes, I
I mean,
on my
I don't know if
mom's
you've
side.
talked about that a bunch on this show.
I haven't actually. You're the first person to ask me that. I'm usually the question asker. No one asked me about.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to ask questions.
Ask me whatever you want, baby.
He used to have sex with snakes. You know that video that was online where that guy's having sex?
Now
with
you
a
haven't
boa constrictor?
orgasmed until a rattler has crawled up into your rectum.
He's a very tiny. Oh, into his rectum. Yeah. I mean, my dick's too big to fuck a rattler. And I'm not saying
no.
I'm not saying I'm hung. I'm just saying rattlers.
You messed this up the whole time. Snakes fuck me.
I know. I didn't get it till the end. Once again, I didn't listen to the last moment with you.
No,
and you got me, you son of a bitch. I fucking hate you so much.
I know, baby.
Please tell me about snake handling.
So there is a church. Maybe I could Google some pictures too while we're talking about this. I have family members that are part of. There's this. They're snake handlers. They're on my mom's side, definitely.
Well, it runs in the blood, obviously.
Now, snake handling churches are churches that are essentially Pentecostal. Snake handling. Bam. Here we go. Now they are people.
Hey, is this going to show up with what they're seeing?
No, unfortunately, no.
Oh, I know this shit. There was a great...
Oh, yeah, I assume. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No. I don't know what it's like to grow up in it. But
well, no, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people misconstrue that bit. I didn't grow up in it. I grew up in the shitty part of, like, there's Pentecostals and shit like that.
I didn't never at any point thought you were
at no point did I ever actually go to a snake handling church. I want to make that clear.
Kid,
I just know a lot about them because, well.
Yeah, you're adjacent. You're snake handling. Well, tell me about.
I was stayed away. They're right there.
Tell me what it's like to be slightly smarter than snake handlers.
You can see colors. That seems like a slight on people who are colorblind. I don't know why. I apologize, guys.
Don't apologize for that. Those people are terrible and should be dead. That's who I was going to say earlier.
Oh! I didn't know that, Price. I've been writing a joke about this. Matt Price says, my dad had a friend die in a snake handling church debacle.
Was it? Say it.
Well, the story is there was actually a guy. It was the leader of the church. He brought in like a rhino pit viper, and the rhino pit viper murdered him via face bite. And then recently, the guy I talk about in the story, his son, who runs the church now, literally a couple weeks ago, I believe Virgilio shows me a picture or a news article, and it's the son got bit in the face by a rattlesnake, by a diamondback, lived because. The hypocrisy of these cunts. They started keeping anti-venom at their church. They believe that they're holy and without sin. And if the snake doesn't strike them, then they are without sin. Yet these cunts keep anti-venom. I get so fired up about this. It's so stupid.
It was awesome. You were pointing at the camera.
I know. I went full dictator. I'm sorry.
It was awesome.
Shut Leon Walker's. Dude, Leon, thank you so much for putting me on your show tonight. Jeff Garland stopped by. Did Haha Cafe. It was a fucking excellent show. Main room. Haha. Leon, you're a fucking legend. And
I'll say so much nicer things if you put me on. Oh.
Buy these shirts, Leon Walker, pretty funny.
Are we selling shit? Because
hey, man, I plug shit.
I will show my tiny nipples,
dude,
for free.
I didn't get to see him last show. Okay, apparently this man has very tiny nipples.
Yeah, well
I'm never to show my nipples because they're quite large. Not like the nipple, they're more the areola. You know what I mean? Like fat guys have like that particular kind of nipple. I just have fat guy nipples.
I have really big areolas, but tiny little nipples. That's a joke. What? Yeah, I knew what you meant because you would say they were long.
No, that's terrifying.
If you had, yeah.
Have you ever been with a girl that have really long nipples?
I kind of like a chewed on nipple.
Chewed on nipple. You're in that mom dating range.
Yeah. Yeah, the natural long nipple. Not that I remember.
That sounds like something someone would say while hosting a nature documentary. Now we're in the forest with the natural long nipples. You see them perched on a tree.
I don't know. I had my first loose pussy like 2 years ago.
Oh man,
and I banged moms.
I've been with a lot of a surprising amount of women, and
3.
I've actually only had one really that was just like the girl never knew what a Kegel was or whatever. Right? It was like fucking a manhole cover.
I
like.
Yeah, I've only had it one time.
That's fast. I get one time.
It's weird. Yeah. I got blue balls for the first time.
Shit. I used to get that all the time. Fat kid.
Yeah. No. I thought I had them. Like if you'd asked me beforehand, like
oh really?
I was visiting Dallas.
So what happened in this instance for you to know that you got blue balls?
Because I was staying at my parents' house and it hurt so bad I kind of wanted to wake up my mom and be like, this is the worst fucking thing. Like that's a hate crime. It's that moment. I didn't know. The only way I can put it is like before that time I was frustrated and horny when I thought I had blue balls.
Right.
And it was like, when you get kicked in the balls, there's the peak moment, but it's real quick.
Yeah.
It's that moment for an hour. To the point where, does it not? Okay, well, no, I've mentioned this to people. You're the first one who's, maybe it wasn't an hour. It felt like an hour. But now,
it's a long time.
Now I feel really bad for an hour. Is there something wrong with my balls or something?
No, I just said I don't think I've ever actually had proper blue balls, just horniness and anger. Okay,
that's exactly.
Yeah.
I said frustration, but you're more of a rapist than I am, so I understand anger.
I'm just good at catching them.
I know, that's how you got me here. I was just about to rape the shit out of Ellen Doyle.
Shout out, Ellen. We love you. And
if he hadn't grabbed me, I'd have raped you so hard.
It's true. I don't know, man. Doyle's one of the few women that I think.
That's cute. You call them people.
Damn it, we're almost done, and you've hit your stride of being an asshole. I'm really enjoying this now.
I'm sorry.
Fuck, that's funny. I don't think Doyle's very rapeable. I feel like she could take someone. I grade rapeability on defenseless.
First of all, you're gigantic.
There's not a lot of people I couldn't have.
Yeah. You're just not, you're lazy.
I love you to death, but if I needed to,
I'm pretty wily. I'm saying a girl. I've been in a lot of fights. I'm not losing a fight to a goddamn girl unless she's been trained in fighting. Ellen Doyle's a tough bitch. I'd fucking stab her in the neck 8 times
and do you feel like
she got anything going on.
There's a lot of people that okay.
By the way, me and Ellen are good friends. I even texted her before this.
She's on this podcast. Yeah, you're Ellen. You're fantastic.
She's not watching. She's pegging some dude. Hey, she told. Never mind. I'm sorry. I know you're trying to end this shit. I'm sorry.
No. Keep going. I'll talk about Doyle pegging people for the rest of the night. I don't know if she's done it yet. I think maybe she told me and I've completely forgotten. But Doyle, go to home for Thanksgiving and peg that man.
She's got to go back. Yeah, no, I think she pushed out and didn't do it because
it's a lot. Man. For a girl, she's never done it before. She's never even, I don't know, throwing a hand in or something.
Well, if she was gonna marry the guy, then yeah, yeah. No, I get that, but
you gotta have specific people to be kind of into that,
As we talked about earlier, life fucking changes, and because there was a time where I was never gonna smoke cigarettes and drink or fucking do beer, and
I've been there.
Yeah, that was a real fucking belief I fucking had.
Yeah.
And there was a long time until I would say, no one's going to peg me.
But and then one person doesn't.
I haven't done it, but it's definitely not out of the fucking question.
Yeah,
At this point, it's something to do. It's nothing I'm searching 39, out. Yeah. But if the girl is super fucking hot and...
Yeah, honestly, God, man,
that doesn't matter. In fact, that is not it. I have to like the girl to let her peg me. Fair. It has nothing to do with hotness.
My thing is, I I don't have much in the way of boundaries because I don't care that much. So it's like if someone like literally in the bedroom, like I just fucking ask.
Oh, I've had some fingers stuck in there.
Oh yeah, tons. But
I've never. Tons. Yeah.
I've had a girl go full star-nosed mole. You know what I'm talking about?
I do not know.
No. I'm just
Fuck yeah, I do. The craziest goddamn animal. Google that. I definitely want to look at those fucking things.
Star-nosed mole.
Hey,
no eyes.
Do you know what alligator snapping turtles? I assume.
Oh yeah. We have them in Ohio. Yeah, look at that.
God, that thing.
You look at a star-nosed mole, you have that thing eat your butthole, and you fucking have a great time.
If you ever wanted to see an animal that has a vagina for a face,
a vagina with fucking tentacles.
Wait a second. A vagina. What? Why are you adding tentacles to it? There's the same amount of tentacles.
Who do you have sex with? My God.
Ellen Doyle. I have sex with Ellen Doyle.
You know what? If you told me, Ellen, I love you to death, but if you told me that Ellen's vagina looks like that, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, she's got two buttholes. So
I told her the other day her vagina looks like someone blew up an Arby's.
I believe that.
I'll show you the text.
No, I mean, I believe that's what vagina looks like.
I mean, I haven't seen it, but yeah. I mean, live. I've been to your website. Go to Ellen Doyle.
Doyle does Dallas.
Tart little snatch.
Yours was way more aggressive than mine. Tart little snatch. Jesus Christ.
That was an inside joke between me and Ellen Doyle.
That's a hell of a line. I enjoy it thoroughly. You know what, guys? We're going to end on tart little snatch. Yeah. Let's going up from there. That was beautiful. Yeah. Well,
I hated every
what have we learned?
Of this.
You know, Spence, this is one of my favorite people. I'm glad. It's all interesting as your stories are. Honestly, if we just did inside jokes here for the whole hour, I would have been happy as well, because I do like hearing about your life. But my God, you're a fun man. This guy's fantastic. Where can they find you? Anywhere online or anything like that?
On Instagram.
What's your name?
I'm Spence, not Spencer.
Yeah,
if
you call Spence Spencer, he'll fucking fight you, rightfully so.
Yeah, I will. I fucking stabbed. That's why Ellen Doyle got stabbed. You think I want to have sex with that bitch?
He's gonna break from principle.
No, I'm sorry. The last thing I was like, oh, you made it. Anywho, yeah, you can't find me. I'm not doing anything.
You can't find me, motherfucker.
Yeah, if you have something you want me to do, Spence Griffeth. Spence Griffeth, Griffeth. I'm on the Facebook and the Instagrams.
Oh, you guys are all so fucking beautiful. He's on the Facebooks, the Instagrams.
If you're watching on YouTube, you could probably figure out how to find me.
That's a good point.
It's the guy who looks like a serial killer with a cigarette in his mouth.
Yeah, that one.
Speaking of which,
you do post some really funny Instagram stories too. Your filter game is strong. That being said, guys, this has been Behind the Fourth Wall. This is Spence Griffith. I'm Travis Clyburn. Shout out to all you beautiful motherfuckers out there.
Love you. You faggot.
I'm going to suck everyone's